Hello and welcome to the Superior Beds educational video series. I'm Alex Reedbrain, the Marketing Director, and I'm here today to talk about buying a queen-size bed. Now, the bedding industry about 10 years ago has changed the names of how they size the beds. Now, a queen size has traditionally been the size in between a double and a king. So what's happened now is that while the dimensions haven't changed, a queen size bed is now called a king size. So a queen size bed, let's talk about the size, is 1.5 metres wide and 2 metres long, and is traditionally referred with all suppliers as a king bed. Right. So when buying a queen size bed, you need to consider two factors: the size and the price or affordability. So size, let's deal with that. So as I just said, this bed is 1.5 metres wide and 2 metres long. The next size up is the Super King, and it is a full 30 centimetres wider, making its overall width 1.8 metres and its length 2 metres. Knowing those two dimensions, measure your bedroom space, remembering that most modern bedrooms are designed to take a double bed and 2 side tables. What this means is that you should be able to accommodate a queen size bed or a Super King by removing either one or both of the bedroom side tables. Why would you do this? Well, it is our professional recommendation that you buy the biggest bed with the largest spring count that you can afford on a lifetime basis. This brings us to question number 2, affordability. Most people only consider headline price. What we need you to consider and understand is the value factors. We've named these. First value factor is price and the price difference between sizes. 2 is cost per night. 3 is space per person. And 4 is the number of springs. Now, let's talk about price. For example, say this bed as a queen is 4,499 Swiss francs, and the and the Super King in the same make and model is 5,199 Swiss francs. Price difference is 700 Swiss francs. Now that's a lot of money for a bigger bed, but let's consider the other value factors and then derive the value indicator. So, value factor number 2 is cost per night. We're going to assume that the bed has a lifetime of 10 years, as all the beds we sell are backed up by a 10-year warranty from their manufacturers. On this basis, a queen size bed costs 0.61 Swiss francs per night, and the Super King in the same make and model costs 0.71 Swiss francs per night. Okay, so that's 0.1 Swiss francs more for the bigger bed, or 15% more. Let's move on to value factor number 3, and it relates to comfort. Value factor number 3 is space per person. This queen size bed, as I said, is 1.5 metres wide and 2 metres long, giving 1.5 square metres of space per person. The Super King in the same size gives 1.8 square metres per person. The Super King is a full 20% bigger than the queen size. Value factor number 4 is the number of springs per person, and research in the United States has proven that there's a positive correlation between number of springs and sleep quality. Queen size in this make and model has 2,408 springs per person. The Super King has 2,923 springs per person. That's 500 springs per person more, or 15% more. Now, these 4 value factors allow us to derive the value indicator. The value indicator is a measure that we have designed that allows you to hold one measure in mind for each of the beds that you're comparing and know which one provides better value. The value indicator for this queen size bed in this make and model is 5,860 value points. For the Super King, 7,388. It's a full 1,500 more value points, or 25% more for the bigger bed. What all this does is allows you to ask and answer the real question. Would you pay 0.1 Swiss francs per night per person for a bed that's 20% bigger and is 15% more comfortable? I know I will, and I do. All this and more information is available at our website, Superior Beds, or call us on 022 5181 391. Remember, it's our professional recommendation that you buy the biggest bed with the highest spring count that you can afford. Thank you for watching.